Hello. I like to make cake today called custard. So, what we need for this cake, we need one baking square baking tin, 20 by 20 centimeters, which is 8 inches by 8 inches, and one box of a chocolate cake. Of course, you can use any cake of your choice, or your favorite cake, or make your own as well. But just choose the between the one or two. If you like to make it larger, bake it two and sandwich them together and make it much taller, which does not interfere with the design of cake. So next is, once we mix and bake according to instruction on the box, we cool down, level top, and we place it on our cake board. So next we will spread a little bit of chocolate frosting. Of course, frosting depends what cake you using as well, and as I said to you before, use simply your favorite, because you not get any wrong with it. Once you finish apply frosting, what you do is take ready to roll icing or fondant, whatever you find in your country, and sprinkle your working surface with a powdered icing sugar and roll out. Knead a little bit to make sure it's nice and soft and manageable, but then roll out in a shape to make sure it's larger, that size of your cake. What you do is next transfer it on top and start working from the top of your cake. If you find it that in your kitchen a little bit warm, you might need to take a little bit of powdered sugar and put in your hands to make sure fondant or ready to roll icing does not stick. Once you're happy what you achieve, get rid of all the extras from the outside first, then bring up a little bit closer to your cake again. Of course, if you have special equipment, it probably would be much more helpful, but if you don't have it, you can do just like I do. And here we are, bring up much closer to cake and cut away all extras. Once you put your ready to roll icing or fondant on top of cake, trim away all extras. And what we do is next, use the back of your brush, make sure it's not too sharp, or if you go with a kind of toothpick, you can work out your patterns by pressing the toothpick slightly. What I find it for me easier to use back of brush, because I find that it does not pierce as with toothpick. So what we do is we just make all these patterns of a custard, and next we will use a packet of food decorating edible pen. We can obviously eat them because they're specially designed to decorate cakes, or you can use any kind gel or liquid food coloring. If you're using gel, apply with a little tiny miniature brush, just like that, or if you're using the liquid food coloring, you can do the same. Always start from a lighter colors, because it's easier to add darker colors later. If you straight away start from a dark colors, you cannot get rid of them, and so it makes really hard to decorate cake. So always start from a light colored, basically would it be gel, or would it be liquid, or would that be food decorating pens, because even if you make too much of something, with the light colors you can always paint over, but you cannot do with the dark colors something. So what we do is now we go over our patterns, and as I said to always to do better with the light color, and because we always can add extra colors. So let's go and do all our patterns of a Ghost Rider. Once you outline most of your patterns, that's how our cake Ghost Rider look like now. As you can see, it's not much such as yet, because we introduced only light colors, the orange and a little bit of yellow. So now what we've done is we place on a plate red, orange and yellow gel food coloring, and what we have is here it's black gel food coloring, so we don't want to mix with light colors. So now is we basically introduce our colors. Use very small amount, and we start from the eyes slowly. Do not color the middle of the well, we call it eyes, it's not really kind of eyes, it's sort of the scalp, kind of sort of thin, whatever we call it, or whatever you want to call it, does not really matter. And what we do is, as you can see, we slowly put it in color. Do not worry how much we got there. If we want it to lighten up, we always have white gel food coloring for that. So what we do next, take little tiny miniature brush, little tiny, and take small amount of a black gel food coloring. So we want outline a little bit the eye circuit, and as always it's important to start, as I said to you before, from the light colors and start from the face, because once you're done main features, rest you just add in, because you can always blend in extra. It's alright if it's a little bit not as even or not as straight, you will get there. I do my cakes always first time, I just try to work out in my head what it would be look like and what need to be applied, and it's not as difficult as it seems. Just as I said to you, take your time and do bit by bit without hurrying. So you slowly start introducing the other colors, and you're going from outside your eye circuits to the outer areas, slowly, without no need to hurry, because you want to have a good looking cake. If you hurry, it will definitely will not work out, because if you not put time, usually it just especially if I mean, we're not really painters or anything like that, that's why we do need it time to adjust our cake, and same time to learn new skills. So we slowly introducing more and more colors to our cake before we actually start blending them in. So let's introduce most of our colors. After we introduce most of colors, which is we use red, yellow, white and black gel food coloring, that's how our Ghost Rider look like now. So what we do is next we color rest of cake with black liquid food coloring, or use black gel food coloring and dissolve a little bit water to make it a little bit more liquid. And also for the fire, good idea, use one of those robust brushes, not soft, something like that. See, as you can see, it's quite robust because it makes strikes better. So what we do is next we just simply color rest of cake with black liquid food coloring, and you can, if you want to make some color around, just you can sort of shine in with the orangey color as well. So let's color rest of cake with some black. Oh, excuse me. Now we finish decorating the Ghost Rider. As you can see, we add a little bit accessories as a color for the Ghost Rider. What you can do is use the type of harder brush and just do just a few strikes. That's enough. And otherwise we just can blend in too much. Few strikes, it's enough. If you like it to make it a chain on the side, you can do so, something with colors, same colors as you was using for the main cake. And I hope you do like this sort of creation, and thank you very much for your time with me today. Everything will be in the description box. Thank you. Until next time, goodbye.